Today I'm going to show you how to create a Telegram bot, just kind of like the ones that you're seeing on my screen right here, right now. This is by far the easiest tutorial on the internet with absolutely no code, and hopefully it will make you a lot of money. So let me go ahead and show you. So the first thing you need is obviously a Telegram account. The second thing you're going to need is some sort of bot infrastructure. I'm using Kamatachi operator. You guys can use whatever operator you want. I'm going to show you how it works. So the first thing you need is you need to figure out what is your bot actually going to do. If I click on onboarding here, let's go ahead and open up the contact setup. Whenever you write your information into your application to tell basically the AI what you want your bot to do, you have to explain it to it. So here we have a few options. We have lead capture, sell a product, qualify prospects, build a fan list, answer questions, book calls, etc. So you have to figure out, what do you want your bot to do? Do you want it to go out there and make you money? Do you want it to answer questions? Do you want it to build email lists for you? What do you want it to do? Then you have to fill out all the other stuff, like the business name, or who are your subscribers, your target market, what's the outcome that you want with your bot, the links, right? If there are any links that are helpful, what kind of information do you want to collect? What kind of offers are you offering? What's your brand voice? Things like that. Once you finish all that, you're going to connect your bot using BotFather. So what is BotFather? BotFather is when you go to Telegram, okay, you go to @BotFather, which is this account, and you're going to be able to create an actual bot. You click new bot, you add the name of the bot, and then it will provide you information with the token. You add the token here into the BotFather token area, and once that's added, now you have completed your onboarding, and it will take you to the automation section. So let's head over to automations, and it looks kind of like this. Now, yours is not going to have 4 different automations running. You're probably going to have just one. And this is where you configure your settings for your bot. All right, so here we have bot behavior, like, do you want delays on how fast or slow it messages you? Do you want it to reply? Is there a certain style that you want it to reply in? Do you want it short messages? Do you want it longer messages? Do you want it to, how do you want it to handle nonsensical replies? Do you want an AI to take autopilot over the conversation, meaning it could speak freely in your Telegram bot with you, right? That's a setting right here. So there's a lot of different settings, right? And once you set up your automation, or even as you're setting up your automation, you can add steps. So if you want to add a follow-up, if you want to add some logic, if you want to add a delay, if you want to add a conversational piece, whatever you want to add, you can go ahead and set up your full-on automation, and essentially your automation is complete. Now, of course, you can edit things, you can make your automation better, and for that, I created a completely free course that you guys can check out called Telegram Tutorials. I have it on wap.com just because it's easy to put up a course there. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check out the free course. I take people step by step, like literally every step of the way, to build your own Telegram bot. So if you want to learn that, if you want to, look into it, check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. But it will show you how to essentially set up everything like this, step by step. I take you through, I hold your hand through the process, and then finally your Telegram bot is connected. Once your Telegram bot is connected, you can go over here to Telegram bot. You could pick which flow you created. So in my case, I have 4 different automation flows. Okay, you pick a flow. So let's just say, for example, we're going to target this newest flow. So we go over here to Telegram bot. We locate it here. We simply click on it, and we have an embed, right? So I can copy the embed and paste it on my website. And then whenever somebody clicks on it, right, it will take me to a actual automation page. So it'll look like this, the bot automation. Once I click start, okay, that effectively starts the pattern for this bot. Now, I'll get a message, and I can continue with this bot. I can click show me the offer, and once again the delay goes on. So I have a delay that's set to like from 0 to 23 seconds, and it will basically run me through the entire automation, right? Just as a normal person would. And so as it's running me through this automation, that's essentially what this bot is doing. And we can, like I said, take a look at this and go through it. But it is identical to the automation that's actually right here, right? So you can see how it's all set up. Now, that now that you have that kind of setup, you can, like I said, you can set up multiple different flows. Now let's talk about broadcasts. Broadcasts are typically what people think of a bot. It's like the easy version of a broadcast. And I'll give you a quick example. If we go to Telegram here, you can see like this is the Tate Speech account. The Tate Speech account is literally just putting out broadcasts, right? They don't have a full-on automation. They're just literally putting out broadcast after broadcast after broadcast, which is just like a message. So if I wanted to send out a broadcast, I could copy a message like this, for example, and I can send it out to a audience. So I'll hit new broadcast. I'll type in the actual message. The message will look like this. You can see that's a preview. And I can go ahead, give it a name. So let's call it test broadcast, right? And click create draft. So now that broadcast is in my draft. I can refresh the page. Once it propagates, I can go over here to broadcasting, and essentially right here, I can click send. Okay, and effectively, this broadcast is going to get sent to all of my subscribers. In my case, I'm my only subscriber on that test Telegram channel, and that's why it will be sent right here. If we look here, this is the channel. There we go. There it is. That's the post, right? So on a broadcast, depending on the settings that you set for your Telegram bot, you can either remove replies or allow replies. And every account is different. If you pay a subscription to Telegram, you're going to be allowed other things. Everybody has different accounts, but the point is that you can set out these broadcasts, right? And people can reply to them. So if they reply to them, they can have an AI that has been trained through the onboarding process to reply back and forth with people. So you can see here my automation section. I do not have AI autopilot enabled for this flow, which is the one that we're testing, but like for the first one, I do. So if I ever allowed people to join this flow, the AI would talk to them like a normal human being would, almost like a customer service agent or a sales rep that's selling a product for you. People use Telegram bots for high-ticket closing. They use it for salesmen. They for calling. I know personally a person who's selling a course for a stock trader. The course is like $8,000, and he's a salesman, so he gets I think like 1/3 commission on whatever he sells. And I believe he uses this bot with like 15 different bots, and it messages people all day long on basically closing them, and that's how he gets higher sales. And he just puts his affiliate link through the messaging system through these different inputs, right? So these automation phases. So like something like this, if you notice, there's like 3 different links, right? You can go over here and configure those different links and those different buttons, configure the text, configure all that kind of stuff. So that's essentially the absolute easy way to create a Telegram bot without coding. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. If you have questions, leave them in the comments down below, and peace out. Bye.